Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Adebayo's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make my spaghetti for today's dinner I had at home. So I have my spaghetti, my boiled spaghetti, carrot, sausage, gizzard, onion, garlic, some tomato. I'm using tomato paste by Heinz and some Knor cubes and salt. So let's go. Let me show you how I made all this. So first of all, you want to put your oil in a pan and add your garlic, your onions, and your red pepper. After that has sauteed a bit, you want to add in your sausages. For me, sausages, I love sausages actually. You have to make sure this cooks. For me, I make sure it cooks really well because you don't want it to be tasting raw when you're having your spaghetti at the end. So you give that a nice turn. Continue turning this because you don't want it to get burnt before you add your spaghetti. So you give that a good turn so that everything can be well incorporated together. That's your garlic, your onions, your pepper, and the sausage. Then after this, I'm going to add my tomato paste from Heinz. This is by far one of my best tomato paste that I've used. No smell, no odor. I'm just adding a bit into this pan. I'm not using too much of it. I don't want it to look all reddish as well. So I just give this a nice turn. As you can see, everything is sizzling together and heating up nicely. So just give that a good turn so that the tomato can just heat up a bit. Yeah, just keep turning it just to avoid it getting being burnt. After this, I'm just going to toss in my mushroom in there. I love mushroom. It has become one of my favorites, and so many things I do, like making eggs. So I like to have it in most of my dishes actually, because of its health benefits too. So yeah, so just give that a good turn together. You can lower your heat if you want to, just to avoid it getting burnt before you add that. So I'm adding my Knor cube into my pan. After that, I'm just going to toss in my salt into the pan as well too. I'm just using only salt and Maggi for this dish. I'm not adding any curry or thyme or anything, but you can add whatever seasoning you want to, whatever seasoning you're comfortable with. So you just give that a nice turn so that gets done properly. Then I'm adding my gizzard. This has been boiled and fried. The reason I'm adding this gizzard right now is that you don't want it to be too hard, because gizzard tends to be hard if you fry it a bit. So I'm just adding that in there so that the juice of my sauce can absorb into my gizzard, to give that some fleshy feel when you're eating your spaghetti at the end. So after this, I'm just going to toss in my bell pepper. You can use any colors. I love different colors of bell pepper, but today I'm just sticking with the yellow one. So I'm just tossing in also the carrot in there. So just turn it a bit slightly. I'm not cooking this for long because I love the crunchy feel of my vegetables at times. So after this, I'm just going to toss in the cooked spaghetti. How I parboiled my spaghetti, I used the stock from my gizzard to just pour in there and added a bit of water and just cooked it for like 10 minutes and drained it, and that's what you have there. Yeah, so just give that a good turn, and so that all the whole sauce can all get in together to your spaghetti. So give that a good turn and stir everything properly. Like I said, you can reduce your heat as well too, because again, everything is already cooked, so you don't want it to get like too overcooked as well too. So give that a nice turn, and voila, here we go. That's a final product of my spaghetti that we had for dinner today. It looks so good and it tastes even better. So you can let me know what you think if you're trying it. How did you get on? And yeah, I'd love to get your feedback on this